Did you know that while many governments are still debating how to regulate artificial intelligence, others are already committing billions to dominate it? That gap between talking and acting could redefine economic, political, and technological power for the next decade. Imagine this: dedicated AI ministries, state funds of tens of billions of dollars, national programs to train hundreds of thousands of experts. It's not science fiction, it's happening right now. AI is already transforming everything from fraud detection in banking to predicting climate crises and discovering new drugs. The country that leads this wave won't just gain a commercial edge, it will wield geopolitical and military influence too. And though you might immediately think of the United States or China, there are surprising competitors in this race. Let's start with the Asian giant, China. Back in 2017, Beijing unveiled its AI to become a world leader by 2030 roadmap. Since then, it has funneled over $100 billion into state research centers, grants, and tech parks. Tianjin alone manages a $16 billion AI-only fund, while Shenzhen has become a magnet for startups backed by central government incubators. The state coordinates efforts among universities, state-owned enterprises, and private capital, developing homegrown chips and entire smart city projects in the process. Across the Pacific, the United States retains its crown thanks to private investment. In 2024, companies like OpenAI, Google DeepMind, Meta, Microsoft, and NVIDIA pumped over $65 billion into AI R&D. This market freedom fuels breakneck innovation, new language models, specialized GPUs, and applications in every industry imaginable. The trade-off? A lack of unified federal strategy, which risks duplicated efforts and regulatory gaps down the line. Now let's shift to the other end of Asia, South Korea. In 2025, Seoul announced a national program to train 100,000 AI experts by 2030, alongside major investments in labs and data center expansion. Industry giants Samsung and LG, already leaders in semiconductors and displays, are now setting their sights on generative AI and computer vision. Their secret weapon is close collaboration between government, universities, and the private sector, ensuring a steady pipeline of talent and real-world applications. But it's not just the traditional heavyweight nations making moves. Consider the United Arab Emirates. They've created a dedicated Ministry of Artificial Intelligence with a multi-billion-dollar budget, launched their own Falcon Arabic language model, and lured global talent with tax incentives and special residency programs. Their goal? To become the Middle East's Silicon Oasis, diversifying beyond oil revenues into high-tech services and AI startup funding. Right next door, Saudi Arabia is executing its Vision 2030 plan by allocating over $20 billion to advanced technology, robotics, and smart cities. NEOM, that futuristic desert metropolis, will serve as a living lab. Autonomous vehicles, climate-adaptive buildings, and AI assistants integrated into every public service. This isn't just urban planning. It's a strategy to transform an oil-dependent kingdom into a digital powerhouse. In Europe, things are moving fast as well. France has doubled its AI budget, focusing on health for more accurate diagnostics, defense for autonomous robotics and cybersecurity, and sustainability, using algorithms to optimize energy grids. Their aim is clear: digital sovereignty. They want to reduce dependence on American or Chinese platforms and bolster a homegrown ecosystem of tech SMEs. Meanwhile, the United Kingdom convened over 30 nations at its 2024 Global AI Summit, emphasizing security and ethics. They're funding responsible AI research, working on unified regulatory frameworks, and building innovation hubs in London, Cambridge, and Edinburgh. Their ambition is not only to lead in capital and talent, but also to set international ethical standards. In India, the story is one of massive scale. With a diaspora of engineers spanning Silicon Valley and Bangalore, the government seeded an initial $1.2 billion fund to build a national AI ecosystem focused on local challenges, optimizing crops, advancing telemedicine, and personalizing education. Their playbook is to pilot models in rural areas, refine algorithms with indigenous data, and then export those solutions across other emerging markets. A key factor that often goes unnoticed is international collaboration. Consortia like the Global AI Alliance and bilateral university partnerships between Europe and North America are driving joint projects at unprecedented speed. Energy, climate change, and public health sectors benefit hugely. AI trained on diverse data sets that improve drought forecasting, optimize renewable grids, and predict epidemic outbreaks. AI is no longer a silo. It's a global web of talent, data, and resources, and no nation wants to be left out. Yet, raw investment alone doesn't guarantee success. You also need talent, vision, ethics, and governance. That's why Canada and Singapore, despite smaller budgets, stand out. Canada, home to pioneers like Yoshua Benjo, houses research centers in Montreal that attract top scientists worldwide. Singapore, with its emphasis on governance and smart cities, deploys IoT sensors and real-time urban data analysis to enhance transportation, public health, and safety. Another player reshaping industry is Germany, investing in AI for next-generation factory automation, Industry 4.0, and autonomous vehicles. Siemens and Bosch spearhead projects that fuse AI with precision engineering, helping Europe maintain its competitive edge. So who's winning this race? If you measure total investment, the US and China lead by a wide margin. If you look at strategic coordination, talent development, and ethics, you'll find South Korea, the United Arab Emirates, France, Canada, and Singapore making impactful strides. And if you evaluate immediate local impact, India and Saudi Arabia deserve applause for smart, focused initiatives. The lesson is clear. It's not just about how much money you spend, but how you spend it. Do you have educational policies shaping tomorrow's workforce? Are you fostering seamless public-private partnerships? Do you integrate ethics and security from day one? AI is not another chapter in economic history. It's the chapter that's just beginning. Every nation faces a choice: lead or lag. In the next few seconds, ask yourself, is your country betting big, or is it still trapped in endless debates while others build the future? Leave a comment telling us which nation surprised you the most and why. Subscribe to Global Finance 360, hit the bell icon, and get ready for our next video, an in-depth look at the 10 companies that will dominate the global AI market. See you in the next analysis.